thank you for tuning in to yet another video. We are out here, like always had to open up with the weather out here in San Jose. Looking at probably 88 degrees, maybe 87 tops. So we're spoiled, Californians, West Coast. Not so much when it comes to the political stuff, but that's not this channel. So we get to talk about the 2-in-1 Cobra exhaust that I've installed on my Harley-Davidson. Geez, I'd say maybe 4 months ago. Now y'all know how I used to feel about the tuner, and keep in mind this was before I had installed the air filter. So for some reason that air filter made the exhaust and the tuner come alive. So if you're getting into the exhaust, if you're buying a headers or buying some mufflers on your motorcycle, there isn't a lot of performance without the tuner, and there's not a lot of performance without the air filter. So if you're buying the exhaust, you're mainly buying it for the sound, you know, to wake up the engine. And wake up the engine, I mean the loudness of the engine, not waking it up in a performance type of way. On 2-in-1s, it's not really much of a difference. It just wakes up the engine by just making it a lot more louder. And when you get yourself a Harley, that's what you want. You want that, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want. So it's not a big difference performance wise, not until you do a full stage one. Once you do a full stage one, then that's when you see the difference, and that's pretty much it. So performance wise, you know, I guess you probably get a couple extra horsepower, but like I mentioned, once you tie everything together, that's when it wakes it up. You get an extra 9-10 horsepower once you go full stage one, you know. You gotta go full stage one to really get a performance. Sound wise, these pipes sound amazing. I like it. They're loud. You can feel the throatiness of the rumble, that deep. And then once you really get on it, that's what I like about these pipes. Maybe it's because of the baffles, but you know, I go to work in the mornings. I don't want to be waking up my neighbors. I don't want them complaining about my bike and, you know, hearing that kind of stuff. So I have to kind of consider my neighbors and what pipes I put on. If I didn't really care, I'd take the baffles off, honestly. But that's what I like about these pipes. They're not too loud. They're not annoyingly loud when the bike's idling. On my other bike, I had short shots without the baffles, and those were loud. I would pull up next to vehicles on traffic lights, and they would roll up their windows because it was just so annoying. And that's something that I don't want to do with this bike. I don't want to annoy my neighbors, and I don't want to be annoying anybody else. You know, giving people a reason to put up more emission laws and having them, you know, carb motorcycles and stuff like that. So let's try to keep everybody happy. Let's try not to annoy our neighbors with our pipes. But you know, it's out here in California. Who knows? Maybe it's different over where you live. Maybe it's not the same. It just depends on what state. But here in California, we are very strict. There's a lot of, you know what, it's better if I just don't say it. And this is what they look. You've already seen a lot of images on the way they look on the bike. They look great. As you know what happened over there. And this little mark right here, I got it from changing the clutch cover gasket when I changed my handlebars, my risers. They look pretty good. I like the finish, powder coated black. You could get these in chrome, I believe, or other colors. As I mentioned in another video, the reason why I didn't go with Two Brothers exhaust is just because of the tip. It wasn't my style having that carbon fiber tip. I'm actually drawing a little bit to their new pipes. I think the V2s, or that cutout that shoots out to the side, that's pretty cool. But I'm not gonna be spending another $1,000 on them. And of course, if you can see down here, if you're riding on stock suspension on your Lowrider S, you are going to get some scrapes. See that? And that's just from leaning the bike a little bit too much, I guess. But yeah, I could lift the bike up 2 inches, put a different shock in there, but I'm only 5'7". I wouldn't be able to reach the ground. I'd be on my tippy toes. So I'm really short. Yep, 5'7". But these pipes, easy installation. Honestly, you don't have to change anything with the O2 sensors. It comes fitting for the stock. If you have a auto tuner or something else that requires a wider band, you'll probably have to drill those out on this set of pipes. I know the Two Brothers exhaust gives you the option for bigger ports, just in case if you do have those slightly larger O2 sensors for your tuner. But if you're just looking for sound, you can't go wrong with these pipes. They look nice. I like this little finish right here, that little Cobra USA type of finish. This is honestly my second set of pipes from Cobra. They're made here in the USA. Honestly I like these over the S&S. So now we spoke about Two Brothers, another good 2-in-1. I believe the ones that I would consider apart from these ones would be the Bassani ones, because it's just the muffler itself, it's not too long. You know, when I saw the S&S, they stick out, I believe, like an extra couple inches. And I don't know, I mean, I just like this smaller profile look on the exhaust. I wasn't really feeling the S&S because of that longer muffler. So that's why I stuck with these. The other ones that I do kind of like the way they look would be the Bassani ones. They're almost about the same size as these pipes, but the finish is nice. The quality of the metal and the pipes, the ease of installation, that's another good thing to consider. Like I said, O2 sensors, you don't have to put an adapter or anything. They fit directly on. But if you have an auto wideband sensor, then these might not work. You'll have to do some extra work by how do you call it? Shredding them out, the ports, making them wider, and then fitting them in. But if you have a wideband O2 sensor, then you should just stick to Two Brothers. Makes it easier. You don't have to do any modifications. It's always easier when you don't have to do any modifications to the bike. What she sounds like. I don't want to be going too fast around here. I know the audio quality, the audio quality for YouTube videos, you know, it's not that great. It's not going to give you a true sound of what the bike sounds like, but you know, it'll give you a little bit of an idea of what it sounds like. So, and the reasons why I spoke about earlier about the other exhaust, that's pretty much the reason why I didn't go with the S&S or the Two Brothers. And there's nothing wrong with if you like those pipes, you know. It's just for my style and the way they kind of looked, I wasn't digging the tip, and I wasn't digging the size of the muffler, kind of just the length of the exhaust. You know, I like them a little bit shorter, kind of like this and the Bassani one. So if you guys are out there looking at pipes, you know what, they all pretty much sound a little bit close to one another. Thank you for watching the video. If you guys have any comments, you guys can let me know what kind of pipes you guys have, and leave your reviews or your thoughts on your own exhaust. I mean, to each his own, you know. So thanks for watching. If you guys like the video, you guys want to keep on, you guys want to hit that subscribe button, you can. You know, it'll help me out, and just You know, I'm trying to get to, I believe, 1,000 subscribers so I could unlock a couple more options. So I could do the short stories and stuff like that. You know, I don't want to be uploading full videos all the time. So anyways, like the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you guys like motorcycle content. I'm going to be doing reviews on helmets pretty soon. So thanks. Later.